Welcome to the We Are Famous show. I'm your host, Simbo, and this is my partner, CL. Hey, I got a question for you, CL, man, that was
Okay.
brought to me. It was brought to me, and it's the question.
Okay.
Why are men often more criticized by women when they lose their job or
Mm-hmm.
do some life struggles? I know it's a heavy question,
Yeah.
but before we start, let's be clear. This ain't the finger pointing. I'm not trying to, generalize every single individual experience. Relationships, they complex, mind complex. You know what I'm saying? I've been married a long time. Relationships are complex. People get divorced, people stay together. But what we talking about today is the social, societal pressures that men go through. So let's break it down. CL, what it do?
What up, baby? I don't want no scrub. A scrub is they get no whatever TLC say, man. They say they don't want no scrubs. Why it don't only apply to men and not apply to women? That's my question. Why is it only one sided? You know what I'm saying? It only go one way. You know what I'm saying? If a man lose his job, it's
Mm-hmm.
a problem. Women gonna be trying to hook them up with their girlfriends, be like, "Hey, I got a homeboy who been eyeing you down and all this here." But if they lose their job, that's next thing you know, they're like, "Girl, you got your good one right there. You got your good one right there." Why is it that way, big dog?
Well, I did my research and I thought about it. You know what I'm saying?
The
You know what I'm
research
saying?
team.
Yeah, research key. Look, man, the traditional male role is the provider role, right?
Yeah,
For
it's
generations,
traditional way.
that's what we was taught. A man's identity, his
Yeah.
work, his social
Mhm.
standing have been linked to the ability to financially provide for his family, be the breadwinner. See, you
Right.
told me something today. You said that you hate to see a grown man you at the corner store asking kids and women for money. You said
Right.
that today, so it's a societal thing. Think about it.
Hmm.
Young age, when we boys, we often, uh, not suddenly, we steer towards, you need to do this career, you need to do this, you need to be successful, because you got to take care of your family. I watched my grandfather take care of his family. I watched my daddy take care of his family. It's in our society, it's in our culture. That's what a man's supposed to do. So to answer your question, that's my opinion of it. But what you
Right. See, them the old days when things was a lot more simple. See, back then, a lot of women weren't allowed to work. They weren't allowed to speak. It's a whole bunch of stuff women weren't allowed to do that they able to do now. You know what
right?
I'm saying? They fought for equal rights. Now that you got equal rights, now all of a sudden you still want us to live in the same old-fashioned way where you didn't have no rights. You got rights now. You working, you got jobs, and everything's a lot more expensive now. So it take two to make a thing go right. Who said that? Rob Base? It take two to make a thing go right. It take two.
Yeah, but not
It take
necessarily.
two.
Yeah,
It ain't like it was
I
in the
see.
old days.
I'm not saying that's your take on it. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I understand where you're coming from. There's a lot of people think like that. But what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying is, you asked the question, and the person asked the question. See, it's pressure on a man. You know what I'm saying? If a
A whole
man
bunch.
if a man loses his job or he going through some struggles in life, it ain't just the loss of income.
Mm-hmm.
It's perceived that he trash. He's no
Yeah.
good, like you said. You know what I'm saying? We don't have the grace. If I use the good word, we don't have the grace to go through.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like it's a violation.
Yeah. It's like now women's rather go be by themselves and have to pay all their bills. But if you come at them and say anything about 50-50, it's a problem. How you going 100 on all your shit now? But now if I say go 50-50, oh no, I don't do that there. It's the same way. If I get a woman right now and lose my job, I guarantee you she gonna move on to the next man. She gonna move on quick. Hop, skip, and jump quick. But as men, we're supposed to.
It ain't just losing jobs. It's
Yeah,
just
right.
that he could be sick. You know,
Yeah.
he could be sick and going through some medical challenges, and all of a
Mhm.
sudden, and I'm trust me, I'm not here bashing women. I'm
Right.
just saying you asked the question and the person asked the question, and so I'm giving it from a male point of view. Uh,
Right.
like for instance, if a man gets sick, He have a
Mhm.
surgery. He can't perform normally like he normally do
Right.
for months, maybe a year or two. You know what I'm saying? Do they give you
Mhm.
the green? Do they give you the green light to just go jump on every? Get your whole facts up. I don't know. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
hey, some of them always they got them on deck like baseball. They on deck, baby. Women think they the only one have things on deck. See, as men, we mess with you because we want to be with you. Sometimes women mess with a man because of the situation and the circumstances. And then when circumstances hit, next thing you know, you want to get. You know what I'm saying? See,
Well,
we look different. We built different.
I get a lot. I get a lot of comments and a lot of people challenge what I say, which is cool. And I just
Yeah,
want to say this. I just want to say this for me. You say what you want for you, or you say what you look. I'm not saying women are materialistic.
they
That's not
is.
what I'm saying. That's not what I'm
They
saying.
is.
I'm
She
saying, but
is.
for many women, particularly in the heterosexual relationships, a male partner's stability, his financial stability, can represent, security. You know what I'm saying? And so, if,
Mhm.
if he go through something, or he lose income, or he gets sick, then he ain't his why do his worth have to diminish?
Mhm.
That's
Yep.
what that's the problem I have, and I see this, man, all around me. It ain't like this something that it's like a unicorn, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
or a UFO. This happened to
Yep.
people that we know.
Yes. Yes.
Dude, one of our partners go through something. Uh, his significant other people, other friends look at him like, oh man, he a scrub.
Yes.
That just ain't right. You know what I mean?
Eh,
I mean,
Yes. 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 And see, we as men we don't have songs for women like that. There with like the scrub songs they got for us. We don't have songs or no anthems or no nothing. When we like you, we like you. We can like you and you ain't got a goddamn thing, a pot to piss in or when to throw it at. If we like you, we like you. I think a lot of women like men on conditions and situations and living arrangements. And as soon as they can't have those living arrangements and the capping for everybody else, they'll get ghosts on your ass in a minute.
and they
Let,
might
let, let the one of
they
us
might
fall
get
off and see
they
how much.
might get goals, but here goes something else that we need to pay attention to.
What's that?
Uh, when a male loses income, gets sick or whatever, the power
Hmm.
the power dynamic shift in the relationship.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so if
Hell
he
yeah.
if he was the primary earner, then all of a
Hmm.
sudden he get loss of income. That might disrupt the balance in the relationship. That you
Oh,
should
yeah.
you shouldn't uh, treat that man like he's not your husband no more
Oh,
because
yeah.
he's not the top earner in the household no more. Yeah, I get it. In today's society, with your president and and the tariffs and the inflation and all that, man. Hey man, it's expensive to live.
Hey, when you start losing everything, when you've been the breadwinner, and your old lady start goddamn going to cafes, holding the walls, girls trips, and all that there without you, and she ain't worried about you like she used to. She ain't worried about taking no pictures with you, putting us in the pictures like she always used to do on Instagram. That lets you know she moving on to the next one. So, hey, if you happen to fall off. And I hope, most of us can sustain the lifestyles we live in because we work hard as men, but sometimes things happen. So
And,
if you
and
pay
another
attention,
thing,
pay attention.
now I pay attention to that. I'll be paying attention. Another thing too, but we really didn't touch a few things, but
Yeah,
a lot of times men can be messed up mentally, man. A lot of people don't look at that. We supposed to be stoic, self-sufficient, you
yeah.
know, you know what I'm saying? But real men don't cry. Suck it up, buttercup, all that. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what they say. That's what
But
they say.
sometimes, especially if you got a real one, that because you know, me and you cool, but you're not gonna
Hmm.
cry on my shoulder.
Nah,
You might get
nah.
cry on sis shoulder, and that be staying in your house because that should be your safe place, if that makes sense. If
It should be.
if that
It
person
should
not
be.
your safe place, because men normally be his wife safe place.
Hmm.
Like for instance, just let's be real. If Kamisha came and was going through something, I'm not finna come tell you, oh man, yeah, she came home today, man, had a tough day. I had to hear all that little whining, man. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
if I came and cried, I'm not saying she do this. I'm just using an example. Music, me and her name. I'm plugging in me and her names.
I got you. I
If
got
I
you.
has an issue and I feel safe that she's not gonna go run to her friend and be like, yeah, he came home, lost a couple of dollars today. He had wine about it. You know what I mean? I had to give him part of my check. See that's not cool.
Yeah, but as men, we expect it to be so strong. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, if you had a homeboy or homeboys and you come crying, first thing I'm gonna say, well, look at this soft ass ninja right here, boy. This boy soft. You know what I'm saying? And we so egotistical. You know what I'm saying? We don't we kind of bottle everything up. You know what
Right,
I'm
we,
saying?
we internalize it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We withdraw, we become moody, we shut down. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And that's what men do. So uh, you're right about that, man. You kind of smart, dude. I knew you weren't. I knew you
It
weren't dumb.
shut it shut everything down, man. Your body, man, that people don't understand when men go through stuff. We might not want to have sex. We might be very unsociable. We might get real irritable and snap for no damn reason. It's just a lot of stuff as men. We got so much on our shoulders when it comes to trying to be providers and provide for everybody else. At least real men. I ain't gonna say all men, because you got some men look for women to prey on. Period.
Right, right. And it ain't just your partner. Society look down on you. You know what I mean?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Your partners look down on you. Your family look down on you. So I mean that's a lot for a man to deal with.
Right.
If a man isn't seen as successful
Mm-hmm.
in our society, he ain't worth nothing.
In every society, I think, because and the whole moral of it is, why is it that way? Why is it that if a man fall off, he's considered being a scrub, but if a woman fall off, oh girl, you got you a good one. I don't understand that there, and a lot of time, most women, if I don't know too many that would stick by their men if they had a six-figure man providing lifestyle and this and that and fall off, and then all of a sudden they have to handle all the responsibilities and wait for this man to get on their feet. And then next thing you know, they so used to going on trips, and all their girlfriends say, "Can we go here? Can we go there? Can we go there?" Oh, girl, we can't do it because I'm caught and fell off a little bit. I don't know too many will
Oh,
stick
that's
around
cold.
because
That's cold.
they
That's
finally
cold.
gonna have somebody. Hey,
Yeah,
I got somebody for you.
yeah, that's cold blooded right there, man. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Look. So when a man get criticized by women during his hardships, it's not no simple answer. It's just in our history. It's in our culture. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we need
Right,
to really pay attention to that because that's probably why a lot of marriages don't make it.
right.
Because in life we all go through something. And if
Mm-hmm.
you say I do to this person, and that you can't withstand some trials and tribulations, that might
Mm.
not be your soulmate. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
You don't as a man, you don't feel like you inadequate. That just might not be the one for you, man. If you
yeah,
can't go through something and that person standing behind you when you would stand behind that person,
all the time,
yeah, you need to
all the time.
you
That means you
need
only love that man on conditions.
it's
You love him
conditional
with
love. It's
conditions,
not
not
unconditional. It's
unconditional.
not unconditional. Right, right.
Yes.
So both partners they
Mm-hmm.
need to challenge themselves. Ignore what society say. If you know that
Mm-hmm.
man is a good man, he was a provider. He provided security to your home. To your family. Don't just throw him away because he going through some financial. He might get sick and going through something. With his health. Man,
Yep.
support that man. You know what I'm saying? Support him like he would support you. And that's all
Absolutely.
I got on that. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to preach to nobody, but I thought that was a good uh topic. You
Yes.
confirmed it.
Absolutely.
Somebody sent me a message about it, and you confirmed it when you brought it up. I
Absolutely.
said it in different ways,
That's a great topic.
but
And for women who
that's
have stuck by their man, feel free to go to We All Famous. Go in the comments if you have stuck by your man. And I know the ones who figure out something different. Y'all can say what y'all want to say too. You know, we all famous. We got an open door policy for everybody. We take all the criticism, but we take all the positivity at the
and man,
same
I
time.
don't mind the criticism. Like I say, I'm not no expert. I'm just giving you my opinion.
Yep.
I've been married for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Woo.
And so I must be doing something right. You know, she must be doing something right. So
You
look,
ain't fell
man,
off yet. You ain't fell off. Have you fell off yet? Have you
yeah,
fell off?
I have fell all the way off,
Ooh, okay,
and
okay. You got you a real one. You got you a real one. Then you fell all the way off. But
fell
she had
all
to
the way off.
sustain and uphold you.
We built together. You know what I'm saying? We
Oh,
was in it
okay,
together.
yeah.
We was in it together from the ripple. You
Hey
know what I'm saying?
man,
I mean,
hey,
you know what I'm
you
saying? And
got
then
you a real one, man. You got you
look
a
at
real
her
one.
shine,
Everybody ain't blessed enough to
look
have
at
that.
her shining now. She didn't go on the girls' trip and get hooked
Hey,
up with
hey,
Harvest.
you say the sun don't shine until what?
Sun don't shine unless the sun shine. With that being said, you can't get notified unless you subscribe. Cause guess what? We all famous.
Acer, no chaser. Yeah. Bitch, we told him.